Good afternoon. So I said I wasn't going to come back here, but you know, I think what, 14 months later we're back at Southbourne. So it's never been my favourite beach, but I just need to try and break that now. Try and catch some rays here, maybe that'll change my mind. So yeah, I was going to go back to Avon today, but it wasn't too successful last week. But I'm speaking to Shane, Fishing Dorset Live, and a mate called Steve. They said some rays have been coming out down this way, so I thought I'd give it a go. So I've got everything with me today: sand eel, sprat, ragworm, squid. So if there's rays here to be caught, we should catch them hopefully. So yeah, we're down here today with JD and Shaky Angler. So that's Jamie. And but there are about 2 groins down. I've been a bit unsociable and walked a little bit further up. But yeah, see if we can coax them down here a bit later. But for now, I'm going to have 3 rods. Though I'm way too close to the sea, might have to move. But I'm going to get 1 rod out straight away. I'm probably just going to put ragworm on a 3-hook flapper just to get it out, and then I can set up properly because I've got to make all my ray baits up anyway. And then yeah, we'll try and get some rays later on. But they've been quite small coming out down this way, but it'd just be nice to catch some rays again really from the beach. But yeah, let's get some ragworm out, and I think I've got to move all my gear back again. So the time now is 20 past 6, so we've got 3¼ hours to low tide, so it's not ideal really, but it is what it is really. Let's give it a go and I'll catch you in a bit. Hopefully the wind noise is okay today, because this microphone is no good. Ran out of batteries straight away, forgot to change the batteries over. So yeah, so I've got my 3-hook flapper worm out, and the plan today was always to have 1 rod with a 3-hook flapper worm on, just to see it's Southbourne, so you can get anything from here. And then I was going to have 2 ray baits out. So one will be my normal sand and squid mix, and then one's going to be a 3-hook flapper, just based on something a friend's just told me. I'm going to try something a little different. So I'm going to have a little 3-hook flapper with smaller bits of sand eel on, which is ideal because half a pack of sand eel I bought, it's too small for my liking, but it's going to be perfect for a 3-hook flapper. So we tried out, I think, today. So it's just a bit of bait prep time now. So there's even talks of codling coming out down here as well, but I mean, I'm not really going to target them as such. But if we catch a codling on a ragworm, I'll be happy with that. So we're going to keep that ragworm going until we run out. I've only got ½ a pound today and 3 worms at a time. It doesn't last so long, but we'll see. Size 1 hooks, strip of sand eel on that. I might put a tiny bit of bait elastic just to keep it like that, and then we'll see what we get. We'll experiment. This is all a learning curve. I don't fish well at Southbourne, but I haven't been here for sort of 14 months, and when I last fished here, I'd never caught a ray from the beach, but since then I've probably caught about 20. So, you know, I've obviously grown as a fisherman since then. So today's probably more about experimenting, especially when the rays are a lot smaller than I'm used to catching. But yeah, it'd be nice. I mean, nice to get a different species, wouldn't it? I'd love to get a blonde. I don't think I'd get a spot from here this time of year. But yeah, we're just going to give it a go. I'm just going to do this. Still got the 3-hook flapper worm out. I'm going to put this one out, and then I'm going to make some, I say bigger ray baits, but the ones I normally catch my sort of double figure rays on. And that's the one, if you've seen any of my videos before where I've caught rays in it, I've shown you how to do it. It's a bit of squid and a bigger sand eel, but I might show you again quickly in a minute. But let's finish this off and get it out. I really want to catch a fish in daylight, so yeah, fingers crossed. So I've got some daylight hours. I'll quickly run you through my ray catching rig normally. I've never caught one here with it because I've never tried it, but I definitely plenty of Avon, Steamer, Boscombe Pier, all caught on this rig. Hopefully I've got one actually sat right here. Very simple rig, it have to be because I'm making myself. Now forgive me, I haven't made them for a while, so I can't remember exactly what snood length, oh sorry, so what pound line I use. But it feels like 60, it's probably, no, it might, yeah, so I think the main rig body is a 60-pound line, and then the snood is a 40-pound amnesia line. So it's just a running ledger rig. We've got the can't get my words out today. Got the weight clip there, and it's got the little bit to clip, well, not clip down, but you can just hook your hooks in there to keep it nice and streamlined. That's what I do. And I've got a bead, little pulley. There's another bead there, it's gone up to the end. And that's about a 2-hook length there. Swivel onto the 40-pound line, again about 2 foot. And the hooks I use, which might be a bit big today for the race here, but we'll see. So that's a 2.0, can't remember what hook they are, what make, brand. If you're interested, I can link it, but if not, it's just a normal 2.0 hook. And then I've got a 2.0 circle hook on the panel there, and you'll find that does this job pretty well. So what I normally do, I normally match my squid length with the sand eel length, and then we're going to wrap them together. And these sand eel are massive, to be honest. Probably a bit too big for what I need. Some too small and some too big, so we'll have to cut this one down. Normally get about 3 or 4 baits out of a whole squid. We'll have a look. So, take the head off the squid, we'll use that later. Just take the heads off the sand eel. You don't need to, but I'm shortening these up a bit. They're too big baits for here. There you go. Put that in the bucket. So I'll show you the length of these when I've wrapped them, and then what I do with the squid, I'm going to cut them to about the same length. And again, we'll use this squid later to tip off the ragworm probably. So let's just cut it into little chunks. Wait, sort that out later. So, and then we just pair them off really. We don't need all the guts really off the squid. Oh nice, so yeah, we're going to do 3 baits for now. I'll probably make some more up off camera as well. And then, so then, I mean, I'm quite cat-handed, so don't judge me on this one. But what I normally do, I kind of, you know, when the squid's not completely frozen solid. Wow, it is frozen solid, so I will just put some sand eel and squid. Oh, sorry, I've got a baiting needle here. So I'm not explaining this very well today. That's baiting needle I use. Got these from Christchurch Angling, and Tom Bagnall's videos will show you how to use these a lot better than I will, I'm sure. So yeah, then I put my squid on, my sand eel, kind of line them up. And I like to use fin bait elastic. I don't like the big thick stuff for this kind of bait. And then what I do, I'll make up a load of these beforehand, and then I just give them a quick wrap onto the hook in a minute. So I'm showing you how to make them, and then just give them a bit of a wrap. We're going to wrap them onto the hook separately later, so we don't need to go too crazy now. And I've just pulled it off the needle, which is annoying. And as we kind of wrap it up, there you go. Not the greatest one, that's probably the worst one I've done in a long while, but you'll see it's just right. Half squid, half sand eel, perfect size. I've got quite big hands, but generally finger size. Perfect. Just going to make a few of them up. Probably only make 6 up because I'm not expecting too much on the bigger baits just yet, and if I start pulling them in I'll have to make some more up tonight. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to once I made these up, I'm going to pull all the rods in and see, check the baits. I think I might have something on the left hand rod, unless it's stuck in a gully where the water's rushing through it. But I'm going to check that in a minute. I'm going to pull all the rods in, and then I'm going to go for 3 rods, but I'm just going to have a swap around the rods. And I've got my small one out to the side. I'm going to put the 3-hook flapper worm on and get that out in a different direction so I know that's worm, and then I'll have my 2 main ray baits right in front. But so I'll catch you in a bit. I really want to go and check this rod, but actually while we're here, rather than keep having to set my tripod up in different places, I'll show you quickly what I do when it's time to bait up. Again, this may not be the neatest, but it works. So I get the pre-made bait hooked up there, and I just kind of stick it through towards the bottom. I normally do it in between a sand eel and squid. There's a little rivet there, and I put it down to the bottom like that, and then we just loosely wrap it again. That's why I like the fin bait elastic. Just tie it a bit around the hook shank to keep the hook in line, and then we go up the line, but we do have the pennel hook there as well in a minute. Just trying to, oh, problem is all slimy, can't keep hold of it. Lovely. Perfect. What I need to do is get some silicone for this pennel hook, so it's easy to slide it down in the right place, because I twist it around. Sometimes it doesn't quite line up how I like it, but it'd be like that. But that's it. So you've got the hook, bottom hook there, and then we've got the pennel hook there. It may not look perfect, but I think that's pretty decent, and it will catch. Well, it might not today, but it does catch, I should say. Gonna get this out, sort my rods out, start a game of baits, but you never know, there might be a fish on here. If the fish are small here, we have had a tap on the left, so let's have a look. Oh, bit of a pull down there. Get her in, see what we've got. Yes guys, ray number 1 on the ray bait as well. Sort her out. Give her a wash off, make it look pretty. There we go guys, lovely little small eye ray there. Nothing massive, but I don't mind. Absolute joy to catch these from the beach. Gorgeous. Yeah, lovely. So that was on my homemade running ledger rig, and that was hooked on the pennel, on the circle hook. The surf out there is mental, so I was worried about bringing it in, but the circle hooks, you don't lose them on them. Lovely, lovely little fish. Quick photo, I'm going to get him in, but awesome. Yeah, so just going to bait back up. Nice to catch on your own rigs and your own kind of game plan, but the 3-hook flappers I made, they're not doing well in this chop. They're all, the bottom snood is tangling up, so I'm cutting it off and making them into 2-hook flappers, I think. Well, one of them I've done a 3 up, that's fine. The 2 up and 1 downs I've got are no good. yeah, so that one took the squid and sand eel, which is my favourite bait. I know exactly how to bait them up. I know what works. It's mangled the rig actually, but hopefully I've used amnesia. I'm going to try and straighten it back out. Going to have a few rays turn up. I'm going to start baiting up spare rigs so I can get them out quickly. Not interested in downtime, which is what I'm having at the moment. But yeah, it's just nice it works. That's the first ray I've caught from Southbourne, but I don't really try. I've only ever been to Southbourne about 3 times. Really come unprepared. I've normally got spare snood here. I've got nothing today. Absolutely rubbish. What I do have though, I've got another 2 pre-made, he says. Another 1 pre-made ray rig. I think I'm going to up my game this year and try and use snoods that clip on and just have a load of them baited up. I've got right out of touch beach fishing. I've barely been beach fishing this year, so I really need to kind of up my game again and get back into it. Yeah, so the rod on the right, it's got the finest tip ever. It's a Tronics Pro Banzai BZ6 and they've got the tiny spindliest little tips, so it's very sensitive. And I've got a rig shark on there which flashes red when it feels something, but it's just the waves, I think. I'm not really going to go for it until I see the rod bending. I'm just going to pull in the left hand one, which is a 3-hook flapper with the sand eel. I'm going to keep an eye on that and then change that over to a 3-up instead of a 2-up 1 down. Like I said earlier, it's getting tangled a bit. But I'm going to bring it in, we'll change it over. Oh, here we go. Another lovely little small eye ray there. Hope you can see them all right. They're absolutely stunning. And I'm guessing they're small eyes. My ray identification isn't amazing. I've caught a lot of small eyes, but with blondes and stuff, when they're young, I'm not sure if their markings are fainter. But someone will correct me, I'm sure. Stunning. Let's get them back in. So that's on a 3-hook flapper with little bits of sand eel, so that works too. Brilliant. Let's rebait up and get going. Something a little bit different, tiny little smooth hand pup. So that was on a 2-hook flapper ragworm, that was. I thought it was something on it, but it's hard to tell in this, with the wind and the chop, it's really hard to tell. So yeah, nice little smooth hand pup there. Let's get him back. So that's, I think it's about half the worm gone. We're just going to keep going with this, 2 worms at a time till we run out, really. See what else we can pick up. Quite a big worm though. So yeah, hopefully pick up some bigger fish. Not about size, guys, remember that. There you go, guys, ray number 3 on my first ever blonde ray. Lovely, look at him. Only small, but I don't care. That's my first ever one of these. There's another species ticked off the list. I'm well chuffed with that. I'm going to double check, I'm not 100% sure, but with the dark spots I'm not seeing one of them on a small eye, so yeah, awesome. He's getting back in though, he's been out too long already. And for that one, ray number 4, lovely small-eyed ray. Again, not too big, but I tell you what, it gave a lot more of a fight than I thought it was going to. But then the line was wrapped around its tail as well, so it's kind of coming in sideways, so I thought I got quite excited about that one. But yeah, another lovely little fish. Let's get him back in now. I thought the fishing had died right down because we're coming up to low tide, but it's good that they're still biting. Lovely, let's get them back in. Right, so we've just come up to 11 o'clock and it's been about an hour now and it's been very quiet, so I just had a wander up the beach to see what else has been caught, and it's been quite a quiet night. But Jay's just had a 56 centimetre codling, which is pretty awesome. Shaky's had a place. The guy in between us has had 3 rays and a place. And I've had 4 rays and a smooth hound, so a few bits and pieces are coming out. But I'm going to put all the baits in now, I think. Just refreshing them all really and get them back out there. I expect it to pick up, it's whether I'm still going to be here in time really. Can't stay too late tonight, but I'd like to give it another hour or 2, maybe 2 at a push. But yeah, get some new baits out and we'll see how it goes, I think. But the thing is though, the fish is quite small here, so I might even be fishing on the end of these, but let's give it a go. Just like that, double shot of sole. Shame I didn't have a 3-8 flapper, I'd have 3, but gonna sort these out. There you go, sole number 1, lovely jubbly. Sort out his mate and then we get him back in. Oh, camera's gone off, can't see what I'm doing. There we go, sole number 2. Nothing too big, but I think first ones I've had this year maybe. Certainly for a good few months. Lovely, look at them. Right, so hopefully this is turning on. Just re-put ragworm back out, got a little bit left. Gonna bring in the other 3-hook flapper with sand eel on, bring that in, bait that out, and then we'll see what this main one's doing, but not a lot. The big bait doesn't seem to be attracting bigger rays really. I had that very first one, which is bigger, but I'm still gonna persevere with it though. But yeah, still a little bit quiet. But yeah, I'm going to keep getting them in. So I'll keep the camera rolling this time and we'll see if this one's got anything on it. The rays are so small that we just sit there. Amazing, look at that, another little ray. So, hang on, to see if my camera's on, yep. So I can't tell what this is. I think it's probably a small eye, but it has spots around the wings, but not enough spots all over for me to say it's a spotted or a blonde. So I'm not sure. I'm not a big enough ray expert, but happy ray number 5, awesome. Yes, what a night. I'm gonna get him back in and just keep going, I think. I can't pack up now, so amazing. Slow and steady, but loads of these. Wicked. So there's a gentle pull down on the middle rod, but it's not even hitting off the rig shaft. But that's my big ray bait, so yeah, I'm going to watch that. Ray's not going to go anywhere, is he? He's going to sit on that, gobble it down, and probably try and run. So it's just coming up to midnight. I was supposed to be packing up now. That's not going to happen. I can't leave later than 1, so I need to start packing up soon, but I don't know. It's turning into a good session. Might just have to be really, really tired tomorrow. and stay for another hour or so, but knowing my luck, it'll pick up and then I won't want to leave at all. But can't complain. Yeah, it's definitely something on that middle one. It might be a crab playing with it, but strange night. It's I had a good few fish though. It's been a good session, but it's been very slow and steady. But I think if I was going to stay till sort of what, 3, I think half 3 is probably high tide, I think it would pick right up, but I definitely can't stay that late. Interesting to see what everyone else is catching along the beach. I've seen rays pop up here and there. Ray number 6, lovely little small lighter, definitely know that one. But again, he took the big bait, that one, really little sod. But yeah, that's ray number 6, 5 small eyes and 1 blonde. So happy, what a session this is turning out to be. Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna get him in. I mean, that's my big baits. I've run out of those, but I've got plenty more stuff to make up. It's just mixing some sand here with some squid for that one, but I might do a couple more. I'm not convinced. I don't have one on the left hand rod as well, so I might just bring that one in quickly, because that's a bit easier to bait up, that one. But yeah, let's get this one back in and I'll have a look at it. There you go, guys. Forgot to turn the camera on, reeling it in, but I thought it was a little ray coming, but no. Not a half bad size sole, that one. Yeah, doing well now. So that's the 3rd sole. Bit of a lump, this one, compared to the others. But yeah, just gonna get him back in. Just a bit slimy. But yeah, so I'm just gonna keep going until I use my bait up, really. Quite enjoying this session. I'm not even convinced I don't have a ray on the other rod there, so I'm gonna get this fish back in and we'll check that one quick. But yeah, nice one. Just cracking the session now. My best session at Southbourne I've ever had, so yeah, really happy. Let's get them in though. So I've just baited up the sand eel and now the ragworm's going again, so go. Maybe work hard tonight. I've definitely worked hardest than I've done a long time on the beach. I normally relax and get a bit lazy, but I've made sure I kept all the baits changed tonight, which is not like me. But yeah, let's bring this one in. Hopefully there's something on here. Maybe another sole probably, I guess, but we'll see. False alarm. Got 2 rods with slight pull downs here and they've both only just gone in, but something stripped my ragworm last time, so I'm not sure if it's crabs or not. I'll watch them both, and the first one that gives a proper pull down next, I'll pull in. There we go, another little small-eyed ray. I think number 6 of these, 7th ray of the night, and he's small. I know they're small tonight, but I really don't mind. They're absolutely stunning fish. I've caught plenty of double figure ones of these, so it's just good to get some good numbers today. I've worked hard for it. Lots of bait changes, had to adapt a couple of rigs and tactics, but it's paid off, look. Brilliant. Cracking session, I'm absolutely chuffed with it. I'm getting tired, I'm slowing down a little bit, but yeah, I'm happy. Lovely, let's get them back in, get the bait back out. I'm gonna have to start packing down now, unfortunately, but I'm gonna keep the rods in the water for a bit more. So yeah, lovely, let's get them back. Got to put the camera on again. Sole number 4. Bit smaller again, that one. Sorry, but I'm taking my shelter down so my light's not in the same place now. But yeah, oh, I really don't want to bring these rods in and pack them up really. I've got to go home soon. I'm going to quickly sink a bit more worm out on this one, the last of it. And then yeah, slowly bring the rods in, I suppose. I'll probably leave the ragworm out to last, but yeah, not bad. Nice little sole there. But yeah, otherwise the rod's going a little bit quiet anyway, so ragworm out on this one, and I'll probably start on the biggest bait, bring that in, pack it up, and then we'll see what the other 2 flappers are doing then. But yep, sounds like a plan. See if we can get anything else before we go home. Right, that's me done. What time is it? 20 to 2. Yep, about 2 hours later than I should have stayed. Great night really, wasn't it? So what's it in the end? I think it's 7 rays, 4 sole and a smooth hound pup. My first ever blonde ray, can't complain. It was slow and steady, to be fair. I mean, on a better night, God, we could have racked up ridiculous numbers really, but no, I'm certainly not complaining. I mean, it's pretty much, you know, the rays were funny actually. It almost came one every 45 minutes, almost like clockwork, which was funny. But yeah, nothing of any size tonight, but it's just fun. It's just fun going out, catching loads of rays and sole, isn't it? So yeah, Southbourne, it's redeemed itself a little bit for me. I've quite enjoyed it tonight. Like I said earlier in the video, last time I came here I'd never caught a ray from a beach before, so now I've got the knack of it a little bit more. I know what rigs and baits work. It was good to come back and try the tactics out back at this beach, and yeah, definitely had a good night. I'm not sure how the others have done. I think they've all gone home. Can't see them, but I'll just pack the rest of my stuff up and go and try and catch up with Jay and Jamie and see how they've done. But yeah, super chuffed with tonight. Guys, hope you like this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Hopefully the video's alright. It's really hard to film at night time. Well, it's dark, isn't it? There's nothing to film. If I don't have a fish, there's nothing else to film, so might just be a bit of a quicker video than I'd like, but never mind. Hope you've enjoyed it, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye. Oh, that long walk back, dragging all your stuff. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh. What I don't enjoy about Southbourne, but I must get a new trolley. Should make this a bit easier.